Yo, what's up everyone? Eric Comics here with the Comic Collectors Guild, and today I'm going to be going over all the books I picked up for this new comic book day this last week, and I've got a whole stack of other books I can't wait to show off for you guys, so stay tuned. Welcome back everyone. Now before we get started on any of this, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down low and the little bell to get notified every time I drop new content. You won't regret it. And the other thing, coronavirus, please wash your hands, practice that social distancing that the CDC and the government's been letting everyone know about, and quarantine yourself. Please, they're giving you time off, and if they aren't, please practice that social distancing and just always remember to wash your hands. We can beat this, it's only a matter of time. Now let's get started on these issues. First up, I have the Shadow Precept. This is an issue from a guy that hit me up on Instagram. His name is the Shadow Precept, and he hit me up. He really wanted me to review his issue, and it was very good. He's from the UK, and I was happy to get this in the mail, and I'm happy he wanted me to review it for him. So first thing I told him right off the bat is I thought the artwork was awesome. I thought it was extremely well done, and overall it was a very good issue too. So it started off with a planet called Mother Planet, I think it was. I don't want to get that wrong. Yeah. So Mother Planet, they thought it was destroyed. It was like it took place millions and millions of years ago. They thought it was destroyed, but they had a plan the whole time set by it's another group called the System, that it would just be, you know, a set plan that way far in the future they're going to have people set up. They won't really know that they were part of this system way back in the day, but someone's going to come, meet with them, and kind of like, you know, basically set them on mode and remind them like what their purpose is. So there's a very informational, a lot was going on the whole time, but I did tell him I felt a little bit confused at times, but it all came together at the very end, and in my opinion, it was a very good issue. So I'm excited to read the second one for that. Next up, we have an issue. My friend High Top Comics sent this to me in the mail. He knows I really wanted to read it. He said he had an extra copy, and he sent it to me. So I appreciate that, bud. We're kind of going quick on these. So all of these, for all of you that have been waiting for me to finally do this Daredevil review, I finally have all the issues. Thank you to Fury Comics for giving me a very good deal on these. And I think I do have a couple doubles on these, so I might do a small giveaway. So stay tuned for that. But for those of you who've been waiting for a Daredevil review, now that we're being quarantined, I will have plenty of time to get that done. And now for these, I got 3 slabs here for you guys. I got a banging deal on all of them. All 3 are Walking Dead 9.8s. This one, Walking Dead 100. You know, first appearance Negan, Death of Glenn. Walking Dead #1, Emerald City Comic-Con variant, signed by Eric Larson. Pretty sure. Yep, signed by Eric Larson. And we have another 9.8 #1 as well. So, as you know, on my Instagram, I have a giveaway going on right now. It's 1 through 12. Vision, the Scarlet Witch, limited series. So that goes until the end of the month. And, well, you know, end of the month comes, I'll pick a winner, send it out to them, go from there. Now, for the next month, this 9.8 Walking Dead #1 is going to be the prize for next month's giveaway. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be coming up, and we can go from there. So those are all things I recently picked up. Hope you guys enjoyed those. Now let's move on to the real books. I was very lucky. My shop didn't shut down yet. I'm kind of in an area where it's still not too bad. It's definitely getting there, but nothing's really shut down. Well, on Wednesday, nothing was really shut down. They shut down more stuff today. So, sorry if yours is. First up on the list, we have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and the Ninja Turtles Team Up, #4. Awesome issue. Haven't read it yet, but the artwork is fantastic. If you can remember from the last issue, Shredder got, I think it was the Dragon Morpher, and, well, now it's like Shredder with Power Ranger powers. he met up with Rita Repulsa, and well, we're going to see where that one goes. Cannot wait to read that one. Next up on the list, we have Machine Man 2020, number 2. From the last issue, I thought Machine Man was alright. The first one, if you can recall, he met up with Jocasta and then the brand new Machine Man from 2020, and it kind of led us to believe that there's going to be a lot of action this whole issue. And from what I've gathered, the whole thing's mainly action, as you can tell from there. Action-packed issue. Very excited to read it. Hopefully it's as good as the last one. So, moving on. Family Tree, number 5, by Jeff Lemire. This has been a fun read so far. Very different, very out there, and there's not many other books like this right now. So, last issue ended with Meg. She went to New York. Her grandfather took her and her family there to meet with some doctor who not specializes but knows this condition with her turning into a tree, and kind of go from there. And all these people kind of like ganged up on them. They wanted to kill Meg because they thought if she completes this tree process, it's like the end of the world or something. So here's some artwork for it. This issue mainly looked like Meg's issue obviously like worsened. So can't wait to see where this goes. Can't wait to read the next one. Well, this one. And go from there. Next up on our list, we have Iron Age 2020, number 1. I'm going to be honest with you, just from glancing at it, I don't think I'm going to like it. It's like 3 small stories summed up in this issue, kind of like 3 separate people, not people, but 3 separate groups kind of in this robotic rebellion and going from there. I don't know. I'm not sure it's going to have anything to do with the overall story. It just might be a few small, just like little small tales. I don't know. We'll see. So, first story, second story, and I believe this one's the third. Yeah, so that one's the third story. So, just a little bit of artwork mixed in for all of them. We'll see. Next up, we have Guardians of the Galaxy, number 3. To be honest, I only bought this because I'm not sure if my shop is going to be up next week, and I just kind of wanted to get as much reading material as I can. I haven't really been enjoying this too much. Here's the artwork for it. The last issue ended with Star-Lord. He kind of sacrificed himself. I'm not sure if he's actually dead or not, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm not really a big fan of Marvel cosmic events, and so far I haven't been too big of a fan of this one. Just not really digging it. Might be good, though. Next up, we have Spider-Woman, number 1. Not a book that I've seen a lot of people preview or pre-order this last week. The cover's incredible. Big fan of the cover. Going through the artwork, it seems very okay. I don't know. Nothing too special about the artwork to me. But I've been hearing it's a good story. I'm really hoping it is, because I'm pretty sure this is going to be a new ongoing series. So we'll see. Next up on our list, one I'm very excited for, we have Undiscovered Country, number 5. If you can remember, the last issue ended. I'm not 100% sure on his name, but he finally got the keys to move on to the next area. And I don't know if that means it's gonna be like a brand new arc or something, but I'm really excited to see what that new area is and if everyone goes with him. But just kind of from glancing through this, I'm not sure where this issue is kind of headed. It might not be what I'm thinking it's going to be. So we will go from there. I'm hoping it is, though. If anyone else has been reading this story, let me know what you guys think. Because a lot of people have dropped it, and there's like, it's okay. But I don't know. I think it's great so far. Another top issue, Something's Killing the Children, number 6. James Tynion IV is killing it. And this cover B by Jenny, sorry if I butchered your name, Friesen. Awesome cover, awesome story. Absolutely killing it. Love that. I love reading that story and seeing that every single time. So cool. But if you can remember from the way the last arc ended, they just got done killing that the big female monster in the cave. and she made that phone call to her people and said, hey, it's way worse than we thought. They got more monsters running loose on the city, because she realized that she just killed the mother and the babies are gone. So we'll see where this story goes. I'm hoping it continues on with that. We'll see. I'm sure it'll probably be at least one, or after this issue, I'm sure it'll be one more kind of slower issue, and then they're going to get into it. But my top issue of the week right here, Marvel's X, number 3. Alex Ross cover. It's beautiful. And I love this story. This story's so good so far. And there's not a lot of people reading it, I don't think. Not that a lot of people really read the new issues. They think most of it's a waste of money, but I don't know. So if you can recall, last issue, David finally made it to New York. He finally met some of the superheroes. And it's just as bad in New York like it is everywhere else in the world. Everyone's still a monster. Besides him, let's see if we can get some cool artwork for you. So everyone's a monster besides him. And that was it. I feel like they were just kind of trying to figure out what to do with David at that point, because, can't really do much for himself. He doesn't have powers. Not a superhero. Well, I don't know. Maybe this issue will make him like an honorary superhero or something. So we'll see where that goes. But that's it for all my pickups. I cannot wait to read them and review them for you guys. I know I've been slacking on my videos. But as you know, there's a lot going on in that world. And you always got to worry about yourself and your family before you worry about, hobbies. This won't always be there. Neither will family. So what's more important to you? So be on the lookout for the reviews. Make sure you check out that Instagram giveaway. There's only about a week or two left for that. And then I got the new one coming up. And let me know down below in the comments what you think. What do you think is going to be the top issue of the week? Let me know if your comic shop was closed down or not. And I'll see what I can do about maybe helping you with some issues. If I have some extras, some spares, maybe I can send them your way. Let me know. So with that, have a good night.